And so it makes sense for us to be part of the oldest, the longest, the biggest, but really, more essentially, the most important golf tournament in the Philippines. Okay, so this tournament has got Guinness Book of World Records for the oldest, biggest, longest tournament. But this is really an important tournament for the Philippines because it brings together the old and the new golfers of our country so that it can propagate the sport even more. And that's why January's Golf is here, because we want to be part of that. And we'd like to thank the CC, Anthony, we'd like to thank John A. Bong, Manjit, for having us again. So we feel it's an honor to be part of this tournament, and hopefully we can continue this relationship for some more years to come.
Sir JJ, given that January's teams hold multiple trophies, what are your expectations for your squad competing in this year's FILA?
To say that this tournament is tough, it is grueling. The course is prepared to be a top championship tournament golf course. That means greens are fast. That means fringes are heavy. The course is pristine, so it's not a walk in the park for both courses. So we'll try our best. I don't know if Paolo has other plans and strategies for the January.
Thank you very much. John A. Golf. With the contract signed, what specific adjustments are Baguio Country Club and John A. Golf making to ensure pristine course conditions for over 1,400 golfers?
As most of you are aware, the club underwent now 2 years in the renovation of its golf course. We started with the back nine last year, and we're completing on schedule the front nine, and we hope that the course will be much more challenging for this year's FILA players. And of course, the staff are now aware and are still being trained as to how to properly maintain with the new type of grass that we have with our greens. So it's going to be quite a challenge for the golfers and the people who will be maintaining it.
Thank you, sir. Sir Paul.
As far as John A. Golf is concerned, we have started already some of the rehab that is required, and we have already fixed some of the sand trap. For this year specifically, for the greens, we're trying to remove the contaminants, other grasses that have grown through the years. So we have started the program, and we will continue until we hope that we will get perfect greens again. That has always been the objective of the MI, and that has been the objective of John A. We will not stop the improvement of the golf course until it reaches a point in time where we say, yes, it's perfect. I know that's impossible, but that is the objective. Thank you very much.
This year's FILAM to impact the tournament, and is it going to speed up play?
This format was 4 to play, 4 to count, which made it very challenging for all teams, especially that the fourth player will now have to produce a score, it being the 75th year. On the other hand, based on the feedback of the FILAM golfers and the planning made by the organizers, it was deemed that it would be more appropriate for this year that we start and change the format from 4 to play to 3 to count. This would mean that also it would speed up the play, even with lesser number of flights, because we've lessened the number of the format on 5 to play, 4 to count before. So even if we have done that for the 75th, the play became longer because the players became more careful in their play, in their game. This time it's 4 to play, 3 to count, and we still are going to monitor, of course, the speed of play, but we're optimistic that this will be a better quality match for everyone, and hopefully none of the players will have to finish after sunset.
Of course, intertwined with the long-term staging and stability of the historic tournament, sir.
No disruption in terms of these kinds of events. We will make sure that we will continue the historic tournament, and of course, we will make sure that at the end of the day, there will be, the point is there will be no disruption. Yun lang naman ang pinaka-importanting masabi natin or maibigay sa public. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Question?
Yes, and in that way, PhilAm does encourage these kinds of players. There was also one team I remember joining. I think they were caddies also from Aguinaldo, I think. So we just have to like the inclusive nature of the tournament. Of course, it's an invitational, so you gotta be invited by the organizers. So, but in spite of that, I think the setup endears itself towards a more inclusive type of tournament. So we want to see this continue as we go.
The BCC management has come up with a contingency plan with regards to the El Nino phenomenon. And based on our studies, at the moment, we have surplus on production of our water wells compared to our consumption. And we have undertaken mitigating measures once the dry season starts. And we're confident that we'll still be able to maintain the golf course in quality condition, properly irrigated and maintained, and competitive by the time that the PhilAm tournament and the next couple of months after, we will be able to sustain it. Thank you.
John Hay is the most sustainable golf course in the Philippines. Why? Because we are the only golf course that basically utilizes the STP discharge almost 100% when it's working. Okay, of course we have the usual maintenance that we need to do on a regular basis. But with the support of John Hay Management Corp, the supply coming from the STP has been continuous for the past year and a half that we've been here. So with that, regarding the El Nino, as long as the hotels are occupied, then we would have water discharge from the STP. As far as for the typhoons and stuff, there's nothing much we can do except that we hope that we'll be able to cope up with the amount of rainfall, and we'll be able to keep up our greens, especially playable and having a very good speed. Thank you.